Welcome. Today, we're diving into the world of communication planning. Whether you're leading a team, managing a project, or simply aiming to improve your daily interactions, having a solid communication plan is essential. A well-structured plan helps ensure that your message is clear, your audience is engaged, and your objectives are met. In this video, we'll break down the key steps, strategies, and best practices for effective communication planning. Let's start by understanding what communication planning really means and why it's so important in both professional and personal settings. Communication planning is the process of outlining how information will be shared within a project, organization, or group. It involves identifying the key messages, the target audience, the channels to be used, and the timing of communication. A good plan anticipates challenges and ensures everyone stays informed and aligned. By setting clear guidelines, you reduce misunderstandings and boost overall efficiency. Next, let's look at the core elements that make up a strong communication plan. Every communication plan starts with clear objectives. What do you want to achieve? Are you aiming to inform, persuade, motivate, or resolve an issue? Defining your goals at the outset helps shape your entire approach. For example, if your objective is to launch a new product, your plan will focus on creating excitement and awareness. If it's about internal updates, clarity and consistency become your priorities. Let's move on to identifying your audience. Knowing your audience is crucial for effective communication. Are you addressing team members, stakeholders, customers, or the general public? Each group has different needs, expectations, and levels of understanding. Tailoring your message to fit your audience ensures it resonates and achieves the desired impact. Consider factors like age, background, interests, and even preferred communication channels. Next, let's explore how to craft your key messages. Key messages are the core ideas you want your audience to remember. They should be clear, concise, and aligned with your objectives. Think about what's most important for your audience to know and how you can express it simply. Avoid jargon or overly complex language. Instead, focus on clarity and relevance. Once you have your key messages, you're ready to choose the best channels for delivery. Choosing the right channels is vital for your message to reach the intended audience. Will you use email, meetings, social media, newsletters, or face-to-face conversations? Each channel has its strengths and weaknesses. For instance, emails are great for detailed information while meetings allow for immediate feedback. Consider your audience's preferences and the nature of your message when selecting channels. Next, let's talk about timing. Timing can make or break your communication plan. Delivering information too early or too late can reduce its effectiveness. Think about when your audience is most receptive. For example, sending updates at the start of the week might get more attention than on a Friday afternoon. Also, consider the frequency. Regular updates keep everyone informed without overwhelming them. Now, let's look at assigning responsibilities. Successful communication plan clearly defines who is responsible for each task. Assign roles for drafting messages, approving content, and delivering information. This avoids confusion and ensures accountability. For larger projects, you might have a dedicated communication team. In smaller groups, responsibilities can be shared. Clear role assignment streamlines the process and help prevent important details from slipping through the cracks. Next, let's discuss feedback mechanism. Feedback is a critical part of any communication plan. It allows you to gauge how well your message was received and identify areas for improvement. Set up channels for your audience to ask questions, provide input, or express concerns. This could be through surveys, meetings, or direct messages. Encouraging feedback not only improves communication but also builds trust and engagement. Now, let's move on to monitoring and evaluation. Once your plan is in action, it's important to monitor its effectiveness. Are your messages reaching the right people? Is your audience responding as expected? Use metrics like open rates, attendance, or engagement levels to measure success. Regular evaluation helps you identify what's working and what needs adjustment. This ongoing process ensures your communication remains effective and relevant. Next, let's look at adapting your plan as needed. No plan is set in stone. As projects evolve or unexpected challenges arise, your communication plan should be flexible enough to adapt. Stay open to feedback and be ready to revise your approach. This might mean changing your messaging, switching channels, or updating your audience list. Being adaptable ensures your communication stays relevant and effective no matter what comes your way. Let's now discuss the importance of documentation. Written communication plan serves as a reference for everyone involved. It outlines objectives, audiences, messages, channels, timing, and responsibilities. Documentation helps keep everyone on the same page and makes it easier to onboard new team members. It also provides a record for future projects, allowing you to build on past successes and learn from mistakes. Next, let's look at some common challenges in communication planning. Even the best communication plans can face obstacles. Common challenges include unclear objectives, misaligned messages, information overload, and lack of feedback. Sometimes messages get lost in translation or important stakeholders are left out. Recognizing these challenges early allows you to address them proactively. In the next scene, we'll explore strategies to overcome these hurdles and keep your communication plan on track. Overcome communication challenges. Start by revisiting your objectives and audience. Make sure your messages are clear and relevant. Use multiple channels to reinforce key points and encourage feedback to catch misunderstandings early. Regular check-ins and updates help keep everyone aligned. By staying proactive and responsive, you can navigate obstacles and ensure your communication plan delivers results. Next, let's discuss the role of technology. Technology offers powerful tools for communication planning. From project management software to instant messaging apps and video conferencing platforms, technology streamlines information sharing and collaboration. Choose tools that fit your team's needs and make communication more efficient. Remember, technology should support your plan, not complicate it. Use it to automate routine updates, track progress, and facilitate real-time feedback. Next, let's look at the importance of consistency. Consistency is key to building trust and credibility. Make sure your messages are aligned across all channels and touchpoints. Use templates, style guides, and regular reviews to maintain a unified voice. Consistent communication reduces confusion and helps reinforce your core messages. It also makes it easier for your audience to recognize and remember important information. Now, let's talk about the value of transparency. Transparent communication builds trust and fosters a positive environment. Be open about goals, progress, and challenges. Share both successes and setbacks honestly. When people feel informed, they're more likely to stay engaged and contribute ideas. Transparency also helps prevent rumors and misinformation. Make it a habit to communicate openly and encourage others to do the same. Next, let's discuss the importance of listening. Effective communication isn't just about sending messages, it's also about listening. Practice active listening by giving your full attention, asking clarifying questions, and reflecting on what you hear. This shows respect and helps you understand your audience's needs and concerns. Active listening leads to better problem solving and stronger relationships. Make it a core part of your communication plan. Now, let's look at the role of culture. Culture shapes how people communicate and interpret messages. When planning communication, be mindful of cultural differences in language, tone, and expectations. What works in one context may not work in another. Take time to learn about your audience's background and adapt your approach accordingly. This shows respect and increases the effectiveness of your communication. Next, let's discuss the importance of visual aids. Visual aids like charts, diagrams, and infographics can make complex information easier to understand. They grab attention and help reinforce key messages. When planning communication, consider how visuals can support your objectives. Use clear, simple graphics that complement your message. Visuals are especially helpful for audiences with different learning styles or language backgrounds. Next, let's look at storytelling techniques. Stories are powerful tools for engaging your audience and making your message memorable. Incorporate storytelling elements into your communication plan by sharing real-life examples, case studies, or personal experiences. Stories create emotional connections and help illustrate abstract concepts. Make sure your stories are relevant and support your objectives. Next, let's discuss the importance of clarity in communication. Clarity is essential for effective communication. Avoid jargon, ambiguous terms, or overly complex explanations. Use simple language and structure your messages logically. If your audience understands your message the first time, you save time and reduce the risk of errors. Always review your communication for clarity before sending it out. Next, let's talk about the importance of brevity. In today's fast-paced world, people appreciate concise communication. Get to the point quickly and avoid unnecessary details. Brevity keeps your audience's attention and makes your message easier to remember. Use bullet points, summaries, or highlights to convey key information efficiently. Next, let's discuss the importance of repetition in reinforcing messages. Repetition helps ensure your audience remembers important information. Repeat key messages across different channels and formats. This doesn't mean copying the same text everywhere, but rather reinforcing the main ideas in various ways. Consistent reinforcement helps embed your message and drives action. Next, let's look at the importance of follow-up communication. Follow-up communication ensures your audience has received and understood your message. It also provides an opportunity to answer questions and address concerns. Schedule regular check-ins or send reminders as needed. Follow-up shows you care about your audience's understanding and helps maintain engagement. Next, let's discuss the importance of measuring communication outcomes. Know if your communication plan is working, measure the outcomes. Look at metrics like engagement rates, feedback quality, or changes in behavior. Set benchmarks at the start and compare results over time. Measuring outcomes helps you identify strengths and areas for improvement. Use this data to refine your plan and achieve better results. Next, let's talk about celebrating successes. Recognizing and celebrating communication successes boosts morale and motivates your team. Share positive feedback, highlight achievements, and thank those involved. Celebrating milestones reinforces the value of good communication and encourages continued effort. Make it a regular part of your communication plan. Next, let's discuss the importance of learning from failures. Not every communication effort will go as planned. When things don't work out, treat it as a learning opportunity. Analyze what went wrong, gather feedback, and adjust your approach. Sharing lessons learned helps prevent future mistakes and strengthens your team's communication skills. Next, let's look at the role of leadership in communication planning. Leaders play a crucial role in communication planning. They set the tone, model good practices, and ensure everyone understands the plan. Effective leaders listen to feedback, provide clear direction, and support their teams. By prioritizing communication, leaders help create a culture of openness and collaboration. Next, let's discuss the importance of training and development. Ongoing training helps everyone improve their communication skills. Offer workshops, resources, or coaching to build confidence and competence. Training ensures your team stays up to date with best practices and new tools. Investing in development pays off with more effective communication and better results. Next, let's talk about the importance of inclusivity. Inclusive communication ensures everyone feels heard and valued. Use language that respects diversity and avoids bias. Make information accessible to people with different backgrounds, abilities, and preferences. Inclusivity strengthens your team and broadens your reach. Next, let's discuss the importance of continuous improvement. Communication planning is an ongoing process. Regularly review your plan, seek feedback, and look for ways to improve. Stay open to new ideas and be willing to experiment with different approaches. Continuous improvement keeps your communication fresh and effective. Next, let's look at the importance of aligning communication with organizational goals. Your communication plan should support your organization's mission and objectives. Align your messages with broader goals to ensure consistency and relevance. When everyone understands how communication fits into the bigger picture, it's easier to stay motivated and focused. Next, let's discuss the importance of stakeholder engagement. Stakeholders are anyone affected by your communication plan. Engage them early and often to build support and gather valuable input. Keep stakeholders informed and involved throughout the process. Their feedback can help you refine your plan and avoid potential issues. Next, let's look at the importance of risk management in communication planning. Every communication plan faces risks from misunderstandings to technical failures. Identify potential risks early and develop strategies to address them. This might include backup channels, crisis communication plans, or extra training. Proactive risk management helps you respond quickly and minimize negative impacts. Next, let's discuss the importance of ethical communication. Ethics are at the heart of effective communication. Be honest, respectful, and transparent in all your interactions. Avoid misleading information or manipulative tactics. Ethical communication builds trust and protects your reputation. Make ethics a core part of your communication plan. Next, let's look at the importance of confidentiality. Information needs to be kept confidential. Clearly define what can and cannot be shared and train your team on privacy protocols. Use secure channels for sensitive information and monitor access carefully. Protecting confidentiality builds trust and ensures compliance with regulations. Next, let's discuss the importance of accessibility in communication. Accessible communication means everyone can understand and use the information you provide. Use clear language, readable fonts, and alternative formats like audio or video. Make sure digital content is compatible with assistive technologies. Accessibility ensures no one is left out and broadens your reach. Next, let's talk about the importance of regular updates. Regular updates keep your audience informed and engaged. Schedule periodic communications to share progress, changes, or new information. Consistent updates help prevent confusion and build trust. Make updates a standard part of your communication plan. Next, let's discuss the importance of two-way communication. Communication is most effective when it's a two-way street. Encourage your audience to share their thoughts, ask questions, and provide feedback. Two-way communication fosters collaboration and helps you identify issues early, make it easy for people to respond and participate. Next, let's look at the importance of celebrating diversity in communication styles. People communicate in different ways. Some prefer written messages, others like face-to-face conversations or visuals. Recognize and celebrate these differences in your communication plan. Offer multiple formats and channels to accommodate various preferences. Embracing diversity makes your communication more inclusive and effective. Next, let's discuss the importance of setting boundaries. Boundaries help maintain professionalism and prevent burnout. Define acceptable times for communication, response expectations, and appropriate channels. Setting boundaries respects everyone's time and creates a healthier work environment. Make boundaries clear in your communication plan and lead by example. Next, let's look at the importance of reviewing and updating your plan. Regular reviews ensure your communication plan stays relevant and effective. Schedule periodic assessments to check if objectives are being met and make adjustments as needed. Involve your team in the review process to gather diverse perspectives. Continuous review keeps your plan aligned with changing needs. Next, let's discuss the importance of celebrating milestones. Marking milestones in your communication plan helps track progress and maintain motivation. Celebrate when you reach key goals or complete important phases. Recognizing milestones boosts morale and reinforces the value of good communication. Make it a habit to acknowledge achievements, big or small. Finally, let's summarize the key takeaways from this video. Wrap up: effective communication planning is about setting clear objectives, knowing your audience, crafting key messages, choosing the right channels, and staying flexible. Remember to document your plan, measure outcomes, and continuously improve. Encourage feedback, celebrate successes, and learn from failures. By following these steps, you'll create a communication plan that keeps everyone informed, engaged, and moving toward shared goals. Thanks for joining us on this journey to master communication planning.